Check out FilmFight's sister site Online Video Contests for the latest and greatest video competitions on the internet. Hey fellow film fighters and film fights fans, this week we delve into the digital depths of virtual reality. Ooh, sorry about that, I'm a bit glitchy today. It's FilmFight's TV.
FilmFight's TV. We set the rules, you make the films, you decide the winner.
On FilmFight's TV, we review all the heavyweight entries for each contest on the video competition site filmfights.com and pick our favourite. This week we asked you to create a short film of under 3 minutes in which your main character discovers they are not real but merely a character in a virtual reality game. If you've not yet watched the entries, pause me, go check them out, then pop right back. There are 4 awesome entries to look at this time, so let's dive straight in with NPC 42 by Stay Kids Productions. I liked your story. The idea that non-player characters are trapped by their programming and can be freed to band together in some kind of rebellion was a nice concept. You had some cool visual effects and I loved the sound effect on the voice of NPC 42, whose acting was great by the way. That scream was really cool. You also had a good selection of music and sounds which worked well in your film. There are however a few issues here. You had a lot of jump cuts. I don't know if this was intentional, but if you need to cut partway through a shot, it's good to have something to cut away to then cut back, or zoom in or out in post to smooth out that jump cut. Apart from that, great job and well done on making the heavyweights.
Welcome to District 1.
Who are you?
42.
Next, Will's animated visions return after winning the last 2 fights with their entry, A Digital Prison. I thought the visuals here were stunning. You had a great selection of well planned out shots that really helped tell your story. Your actors' performances were solid and your composite work in that last scene was perfect. I also liked your choice in music. In fact, the only thing that let this entry down was the audio mix. It was really hard to hear what the girl was saying because the music was drowning her out, which was a shame because she had the most dialogue and I felt that some of the story was lost. Audio is one of the most important parts of your film and it wasn't the sound quality that was the problem here, it was the mix level, so that's something to watch out for in the future. Apart from that, this was great, so well done and thanks for your entry. Now we have VR in brackets Get My Bike by Plotmakers. I liked the first person aspect of this film. The simple effect of entering the game character by zooming in through the back of his head with the whoosh sound effect worked really well. I loved the shots where you saw the character's arms, particularly when he was running. That really helped with the first person feel and I liked how your story went full circle. The only issue here for me was the story. You had a solid start and ending, but I felt it fell apart a bit in the middle. I would have liked some sort of explanation as to why the game was so glitchy or something like that just to flesh the story out a bit. Apart from that, great job, thanks for your entry and well done on making the heavyweights.
Can you help me?
Lastly, here's Animated by Cypress Creek Digital. This was one of the more surprising entries for me. At first it seemed like a cute home movie, but one casual comment from the guy and everything takes a more sinister turn. I like the way you slowed down everything at the point the woman realises that something isn't right. And the final scene where she awakens from the virtual world was really cool. That location was great, it really added production value to your film. However, I felt the audio quality of your dialogue was a little rough and quiet in comparison to the music, and for me that whole realisation scene was a little long at almost a minute. You could have taken out 30 or even 40 seconds of this and still made the same point. Apart from that, great job, well done on making the heavyweights and thanks for your entry. I was in a real quandary picking my winner this time. Had A Digital Prison not had those audio mix issues, then it would have been my winner hands down. But because this seemed like a pretty basic mistake, I went for the one that entertained me the most, which was VR Get My Bike. Well done, Plotmakers. Remember, this is just for fun and the actual winner is down to you guys, so after this video head over to filmfights.com and cast your vote. And while you're there, why not check out the future fights, we've got some great ones coming up. The next one is the politics fight. Create a campaign ad for one of the presidential candidates. The time limit is 30 seconds and entries are due October 5th. And don't forget the big league fight, we're giving you a full 10 minutes to play with and take your short film making to the next level. Entries for that are due November 30th and we'd love to see your progress, so if you have any production photographs or behind the scenes videos you'd like to share, then send them to filmfights@gmail.com and we may feature them on the Filmfights Facebook page. The winner of the back to school fight was Will's Animated Visions with their entry Where Does the Time Go? Well done you guys, you're killing it at the moment with 2 wins in a row and you've earned your spot in the Filmfights Hall of Fame. This October I'm rolling out the second annual Phantomween, a series of videos in which I'll give low budget filmmaking tips and tricks with a Halloween theme. This year I'm being helped out by fellow Film Fights TV host Matt Romery with his top 5 Halloween related Film Fights entries of years past, and I'd like you guys to get involved too. I'm looking for Phantomween shoutouts like this,
Phantomween!
or footage of you finishing the line "What I love about Halloween is" to feature in the shows. Send these to me at thephantommonk@hotmail.co.uk, or if you have any Halloweeny videos you'd like me to plug, then send me a link to that email address too. If you'd like to check out last year's Phantomween, there's a playlist over on my personal channel, youtube.com/thephantommonk. Well, that's it from me, so get making those entries, and you never know, you could be featured on the next episode of Film Fights TV. Don't want to miss future episodes of Film Fights TV? Then why not subscribe to the Film Fights YouTube channel? Thanks for watching.